data types are there. Primitive data types, and non-primitive data types, and non-primitive or user defined or referenced data types. All are same guys. Okay, primitive data types or non-primitive data types, primitive data types and non-primitive data types, non-primitive or user defined or referenced data types. Now first let me try to give you a small idea about non-primitive data types. Guys, when we are speaking about non-primitive data types, there are different types of non-primitive data types are there, like example, like string, array, abstract class, interfaces, like this, all etc. All these are non-primitive data types. So whenever we are dealing with that particular concepts, at that time we'll be discussing about in-depth about these concepts, like what is actually a string, and what is like immutability concept, what is the difference between string buffer, string builder, and all these particular concepts. Whenever that topic comes, we'll be trying to discuss that. Now as of now, what I want to go was, right now I want to go with primitive data types. Now when you are speaking about primitive data types, these primitive data types are classified into three types: numeric data types, character data types, and Boolean data types. Primitive data types are again classified into three types: numeric, character, and Boolean data types, like this. Okay, now when you're speaking about these numeric data types, again these numeric data types are classified into two types. Again, integral data types and floating data types. Integral data types and floating data types. Numeric data types are again classified into two types: integral data types and floating data types, like this. Now when you're speaking about integral data types, there are four integral data types are there. Four. What are those? First one is int, byte, short, and long. All these four are integral data types. When you're coming to floating data types, only two: float and double. Only two: float and double. Okay, now just a second. Integral data types, 4 floating data types, 2. We are having 2 floating data types. And when you're speaking about character data type, there is actually only one character data type, that is char guys, char, simple char. And Boolean also only one data type, that is Boolean. That is Boolean, like this. This is character data type and this is Boolean data type. like that. So what I want to say is, when you're speaking about integral data types, there are 4 integral data types, 2 floating data types, 1 character data type, and 1 Boolean data type. So totally, how many primitive data types are there? Exactly, guys. Exactly. There are 8 primitive data types are there. Actually, this particular concept we have covered in the very first demo classes only. I told you this. But okay, I did not give like hierarchy wise. I did not provide you any diagram, but normally I gave you like there are 8 types of primitive data types are there. So what are those? Like int, byte, short, long, float, double, char, and Boolean. Guys, I hope it's clear for everyone. Now, what I want to say here is, guys, actually, a lot of people will be having a trouble understanding character data type and string data type. Character data type and string data type. Now, guys, I already told you, like this particular point also, I told you the demo classes. Any data present in double quotes, any data present in double quotes, that is a string data. Am I told? Did you remember that? Did you remember that? Any data, basically, if you're seeing a data present inside double quotes, that is a string. Now, let me try to go with hot water. Let me try to go with like char, I'm sorry, just a second. Char C1 equal to like this, JAVA, Java, char C2 equal to JAVA, Java, char C3 equal to J, char C4 equal to J, char C5 equal to 10, char C6 equal to, let me go with like 9, and char C7 equal to some hashtag like this. Now here, literally I'm having, okay, the place will not be sufficient. Okay, no issues, no issues. So literally I'm having 7 characters here. Okay, I'm having 7 characters here. Like I have taken 7 character variables. Now, just tell me which one is valid and which one is invalid. Tell me. First one, one by one, guys. Let us try to go with one by one. Okay. Char C1 equal to Java. Is it valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid? This is 100% invalid. 100% invalid. INVALID, invalid. Why it is invalid? Because, come on, sir. Obviously, that is actually a string. Double quote, sir. We can see that. Okay, very good. Very good, guys. That is invalid. What about C2? Char C2? I'm doing in single quotes only, na? And no, this is also invalid. Sir, why? Why it is invalid? It is present in single quotes. Guys, yes, it is present in single quote. I'm not saying no for that, but character will accept only single character. Only a single character. Only one value. Only one value. So here, how many characters we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4 characters we are having. So no, that is not valid. This is invalid. What about C3, guys? Is it valid or invalid? Only one character. Only one character is there. Come on, sir. If you are writing one character, but that should be present inside single quote. That should be present inside single quote. But here, I'm using double quotes. So this is also invalid. Okay. What about C4, guys? What about C4? That is 100% valid. C4 is 100% valid. Like why? Because only one character, single character, which is present inside single quotes. Fine, no problem. It is valid. VALID, valid. Not at all a trouble. Happily, we can write like this. What about C5? C5, valid or invalid? It is invalid. It is invalid. Why it is invalid? Why it is invalid? Okay, before going to C5, can you please tell me C6 whether it is valid or invalid? C6. Okay, guys, C6 is also valid. Not at all a trouble, guys. Sir, but it is an int. So what? For example, if I'm writing string s equal to 9, is it valid or invalid? Tell me, is it valid or invalid? Yes, valid. It is, the data is present inside double quotes. In the same manner, guys, remember only one thing. This is a character, single character present inside single quotes. So fine, not at all a trouble. This is 100% valid. Right. What about C7? What about C7? Come on, sir. Obviously, that also valid. No problem. No problem. But why C5 is invalid? Why C5 is invalid? Can you please tell me? Two characters are there. Two characters are there. Guys, I hope you're understanding me, right? So are you getting the difference between a character and a string? Is it clear, guys, for everyone? That is great. That is literally great. Very good. Very good, guys. Very good. All right. Now, what I want to do here is I want to know, or else I want to see the default values of my data types. I want to see the default values of my data types. Oh my God, updates are there. Okay, now let me check with that. Now, okay, let me take my data types like int I. Okay, int I. Yes, Vaishnavi. Yes. Okay, int I. After that, just a second. Right. Okay. Now int I byte B. I'm sorry, just a second, guys. Okay. Int I. Guys, do you find any change in my voice? Are you observing any change in my voice? Okay, some people are saying yes, some people are saying no. Okay, yes. I'm having this throat infection like from last 2 days. And after that, long L-O-N-G, long L. And Nilesh is saying Omicron. Oh my God, come on, Nilesh. You want me to get Omicron here? Oh my God. All right. I thought my students love me here. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Now, come on, guys. Get back. Okay. So, yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, Janardhan. That's exactly what I'm doing. Exactly. Right. Okay. Come back. Let us come back, please. Let us come back. Float F and DOUBLE double D, and Just a second. Okay. And char C, Boolean flag flag. I'm just writing Boolean flag. Sir, why you have written Boolean flag like this? B is already taken, guys. It is already taken. So it's just a name, right? I can take any identifier name. You already know that. Do you know that? Like, I need to follow the rules. I need to follow the rules. That's it. Not more than that. Okay. Fine. Okay. Int I. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have taken 8 data types. Okay. Now let us check. Let me try to have a method like void method 1. I'm having a method that is void method 1. Now here system.out.println, simply I'm writing int value plus I, and in the same manner I want to write for remaining data types also 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, just let me try to write it like byte, and this is B. Short, this is yes. Long, this is L. Float, this is F. Double, and this is D, of course. And char, obviously it should be C. And finally Boolean Boolean, and this is flag flag. It is flag. All right. Now, so okay, let me have my main method. Now inside this main method, I'm trying to create an object here. Please observe, like new class A. Okay, dot method 1. I'll do one thing, guys. Let me try to have a reference here, please. AOBJ belongs to class A, like that, a reference. And now just let me try to write AOBJ dot method 1. I'm trying to write like this, AOBJ dot method 1. That's it, not more than that. Now, so guys, let me try to do like, I want to make this in comment, all those lines in comment, only one line I'm keeping here. Okay, now my question is, if I have, guys, what is this? This is declaration. Am I right? That is just a declaration. Now if I'm writing like this, what is this? Like what I'm doing right now, I am initializing a variable. Am I right or wrong? Yes. This is declaration and this is initialization. Okay. Now, actually, if I initialize a variable with a value, and if I'm trying to print that value, and can you please tell me why I have written plus here? Why I have written plus? Very good, Shailesh. Datta, very good. Pooja, good. Gurvesh. Yes, good guys, good. I am trying to concatenate. What is this value? What is that entire value? That is a string data. I am trying to concatenate. What do you mean by concatenation? Concatenation means joining. Okay, I am joining a string value with, yes, a joining or else merging, you can call like that. I am trying to join a string data with I. What is I? I means integer. So in the output, what is the expected output? In the console, what is my expected output? Int value plus I, that is 50 should be printed. Exactly, guys. Right click, run as Java application. I'll be getting my output as int value and 50. Yes, I'm sure. My question is, if I am not initializing that variable, what is the output I'm going to get here? I will be getting the default value of int. I will not be getting null. I will not be getting any error. I'll not be getting any problem. Like, no problem, nothing will be there. Ravi, you will be getting minus 50. That's it. Nothing will happen. I believe you remember the range of integer, right? Like 2147483647, right? So you'll not be having any trouble there. No problem. Right. So what I'm trying to say is, if we are trying to print I right now, we will be getting the default value of int. Now, my question is, what is the default value of int? The default value of int is 0. Do you know what? As a matter of fact, all integral data types. How many integral data types are there? How many integral data types are there? 4 integral data types are there. All these 4 integral data types, the default value is 0 only. For all those 4 integral data types, the default value is 0. Now, what is the default value of float? Guys, float and double. These are floating data types. Floating data types means they accept decimal values. So what is your expecting? Like when I'm trying to get the default value of float, am I going to get 0.0 or 0.0f? What is my output? All right, guys. All right. Sir, why you said like 0.0f? I don't know. No issues. Let me execute my program. Right click, run as Java application. Can you please tell me what is the default value of float? 0.0. Okay. What is the default value of double? Default value of double also 0.0 only. Sir, but why you ask like for float 0.0f? Wait, guys, wait. I'll let you know. Can you please wait for that? Now, so for all integral data types, the default value is 0. For floating data types, the default value is 0.0. Right. Now, what is the default value of character? What is the default value of character? Please don't say null. Guys, we will not be getting null. Okay. What you may get, you may get a space, or else a question mark, or else a box. Right click, run as Java application. What I'm getting like this. But in interview, if you face this question, like the question is, what is the default value of character? Please don't say space. No, the default value of character is \u1234. This is the default value of a character, but it is NPC. NPC means non-printable character. It is non-printable character. Console is unable to print that. It is unable to print this character. So you will be getting either space or else a question mark or else a small box. But basically, what is the default value of character? \u and 4 zeros. Kindly please do remember this, guys. Right. Now, finally, what is the default value of Boolean? Guys, Boolean in the sense, please don't consider 1 or 0. We are not in C and C++, okay? In Java, Boolean means either true or false. Either true or false. We are having only 2 options. And in those options, the default value of Boolean is false. Default value of Boolean is false. Okay. So here right now, when we are concentrating here, can you please tell me, guys, what is the default, like default, default value of all integral data types? 0. Default value of floating data types? 0.0. Floating data types is 0.0. Now for character, the default value for a character is \u 1 2 3 4, 4 zeros. Kindly please do remember, guys, that is a non-printable character. Okay, you will not be, our console is unable to print that. So that is the reason you will be getting like a space or else a question mark or else a box. But this is the default value. When you're coming with Boolean, tell me, what is the default value of Boolean? Default value is false, false. That is great. So the default value of Boolean is false, like this. So these are all the different default values. Now I'm having a question, sir. For character, okay, you are having only one character. That is great. For Boolean,